Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Rumi Goswami. I am serving as an assistant professor as well as deputy program head in the program of civil engineering, Assam Downtown University. So it's my privilege to interact with you all, the future civil engineers, people who are really responsible for shaping the world we are living in. So, civil engineering has always been considered as one of the most important as well as oldest branch of engineering, starting from ancient days road construction, building construction to modern days skyscrapers. Civil engineering has civil engineering like civil engineers specifically have played a very important role in terms of development. But as we know that the world is changing very fast, very quicker. So infrastructure is getting affected by climate change. Then cities are becoming smarter. So only design calculation and construction alone will not meet the requirement today. So the role of civil engineers nowadays is not only designing, calculating, or executing a project. Rather, their role will be something they have to be more they have to be more think about innovation. They have to think about sustainability and more data driven things. So the role of civil engineering is nowadays evolving. Now when I come to civil engineering students, so there is always a gap that has been noticed between the academic learning and industry requirements. Like in general academic learning, what we get to know is like basic calculations, some numericals you will solve, some basic theories you will learn here in your institute, and some basic kind of design calculation, basic kind of drawing you will get to learn. But the scenario is something different in the real field. When you go to the real field, real project site, something you will notice something different. It is quite different from your classroom. So in industry they will require something like you have to be an innovator, you have to be a problem solver, then you have to deal with like data driven things, you have to think about sustainability always. So there is a always a gap between academic learning and industry requirements. So to be industry ready, you have to be a problem solver, you have to be an innovator, you have to learn some multidisciplinary thing. When I talk about multidisciplinary thing, one thing comes to my mind is that like during my BTech days when I studied my BTech in civil engineering, so at that time we learned like C programming, C++, little bit about Python like that. But it was not that much mandatory at that time to learn AIML, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, then IoT, Internet of Things. Such kind of thing was not that much required at that point of time. But nowadays this thing like IoT, AIML, this has become an integral part of every engineering, every branch of engineering. So being a civil engineering student, you should learn the interdisciplinary thing as well. You will, if you are confined to the branch related, core branch related thing, you will not be ready for the industry requirements. You will not be ready for the challenges that you have to face when you are you are a degree holder. So for the sake of to cope up with the present scenario outside, you have to go for multidisciplinary learning. Now when I talk about there is a gap between your industry requirement and academic learning, one thing that comes into my mind, I would like to specify that in Assam Downtown University, to bridge this gap between industrial requirement and academic learning, we have a concept like Assam Downtown University has initiated one concept to bridge this gap between industrial requirement and academic learning. Like in normal academic learning, what you will get to learn is the basic design calculations and basic problem solving kind of thing, basic laboratory experiment, basic theory you will get to learn. But when you go to the real field, real project side, the scenario will be something different, which will not be meshed with the thing that you have studied inside your classroom. So from Assam Downtown University, one initiative has been taken to to partner with some industries, to make some MOUs with some industries, so that this gap can be bridged. Now, when I talk about partnership, like for civil engineering and mechanical engineering, we have a partnership with L&T EduTech, that is Larsen and Toubro. I think many of us know about Larsen and Toubro. If someone doesn't know, then I would like to elaborate briefly that we all know that the Statue of Unity, which is situated nearby the bank of Narmada River in the memory of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So the height of that statue is 182 meters. Now, any non-technical person or a person who is not learning or interested in engineering or any kind of technical branch can assume that the normal height of a residential building is up to like 3 to 4 meter at max. For commercial building, it may go up to 4.5 meter, but the height of the Statue of Unity is 182 meters. Now anyone can assume the iconic structure, the marvelous construction behind that iconic structure, the civil engineering innovation behind that particular structure. So as it is situated nearby the bank of Narmada River, it has to withstand a lot of wind force along with seismic force. And it's so tall that the structural steel structure, the concrete structure has to be very, very strong. So the mastermind behind this construction, there are many, like the coastal construction around Mumbai city, the Vendra Worli Sea Link, the bridge, and many more things are being constructed by L&T. So that particular company, that iconic company, is partnering with us. Like they come to our universities or take some online session, they take some physical session, they come to our university to teach our students. Like we, the faculty members, like faculty member like me, I am teaching inside the classroom. So what I can teach is the laboratory experiments, various fundamentals. Like fundamentals is also necessary. You cannot study, cannot learn a big thing without knowing its fundamentals. So fundamentals and basics are being taught by us, like faculty members like me, and the real thing exposure, the real field difficulties, real field challenges, the L&T personnel, they come to our university to teach our student. Often we take our student to their site as well, like Assam Downtown University being situated in the city Guwahati. So our student have the opportunity to visit some of the best construction by some like big companies. Like L&T is having their construction site in Guwahati as well. Like the Mahendra Mohan Chaudhary Hospital is being constructed in Panbajar, Guwahati, under L&T construction. So our students get an opportunity to visit their site to see the real life challenges that are going to be faced by our students. So that initiative has been taken by Assam Downtown University to particularly bridge the gap between academic learning and industry requirements. Like that is why that means there is a huge difference between in a classroom study and the practical field. So that is why today's topic, that future civil engineers skill you should start learning from now onwards. So if you will start learning from now, you will feel more confident, you will be one step ahead of your fellow classmates, and you will be industry ready. You'll be perfectly ready to face any kind of challenges if you start learning it from now. So this was all about the for today's topic. Like I am here only to guide you to how to start with your journey. This for many of you, this is only the starting. So I would like to give some important tips so that you can start your journey from now onwards. Like uh, I would like to mention one thing, that when if I am asked about civil engineering, like or what is a civil engineer, who is a civil engineer, so the first thing comes into my mind is a civil engineer is a person wearing a helmet or a cap, construction cap, in a project site, executing some project work, or supervising some workers. Yeah, but that was true 20-30 years ago. Nowadays scenario has been changed little bit, not little bit, the scenario has been changed completely. Like in earlier days, civil engineers, what they used to do was they were allotted in some local project site, doing some design calculation, executing some project work. Paper drawing were used at that time, but nowadays instead of paper drawing, digital models are being used, digital drawing are being used for construction. Like many of the advanced softwares, like in civil engineering we have Revit, we have BIM, we have ETAP, we have SAP. There are many kind kind of advanced software that has been used by civil engineers nowadays. So the scenario has completely changed. Like in earlier time, if I am in India sitting here, so I will go for a project that has been executed here. But nowadays, what is the scenario is that sitting here in India, I can pitch an idea about something, idea about any civil engineering project. A person sitting in US, he can model the idea, and a person sitting in Middle East can execute the plan. So sitting means it is not a matter of fact that where are you now, you can do anything sitting anywhere. So that is the scenario nowadays, and the structure is also becoming smarter. Like in case of bridges, I would say, so earlier bridges failed without any prior notice, without giving any prior notice. But nowadays bridge can sense stress, it can sense crack. Like IoT system has been embedded in bridges, buildings, everywhere, so that sudden failure doesn't happen. Like before failure we can get some notice or we can get some alarm. So scenario nowadays has been changed. The role of civil engineering has evolved, and it is a kind of like responsible, it's a responsibility for everyone to be aware of whatever the real challenges is going on. So that is how you should prepare yourself from now onwards. So continuing my talk, continuing with this, I would like to show some of a presentation with you all. So I'll share. Yeah. So I have listed some of the iconic structures that has been created by civil engineers, like civil engineers to be civil engineers like you. So this is the Burj Khalifa, that is the tallest building in the world, which height is 828 meter. So just now I have mentioned the Statue of Unity height, that is 182 meters, constructed by L&T, Larsen and Toubro. But now think about this Burj Khalifa, which height is 828 meters. So you can now think how much, what level of construction, what level of dedication has been embedded, employed to construct this kind of tall structure, as it is an advanced reinforced concrete structure, as well as a steel has been also used. So it has been designed to resist strong wind and seismic load. It's a landmark for the modern high-rise construction. Going to the next, the Three Gorges Dam in China. It's a kind of like, it's a marvelous creation by civil engineers in the field of water resource engineering, flood control, power generation, navigation. All these things are like combined into one structure. For this, it's a concrete gravity dam on the Yangtze River in China. The next one is Panama Canal expansion in Panama. So it's a mega civil engineering expansion project. It allows passage of a larger container ship. Advanced lock and gate system has been employed here. The Golden Gate Bridge in USA. So it's a famous suspension bridge in San Francisco, long span bridge. It's an engineering excellence in the world. So it has been designed and retrofitted for earthquake resistance. Like it has been retrofitted means once it was like for after a little bit of damage which occurred in it, it has been again retrofitted and the bridge is properly functioning now. This is the Channel Tunnel in UK, France. So it's the longest undersea railway tunnel in the world. It connects UK and France beneath the sea. So beneath the sea, the channel is connected with UK and France. Advanced tunneling and geotechnical engineering has been applied because as the channel is beneath the sea, so it has to withstand the difficulties caused by the running water continuously. So advanced tunneling techniques have been employed here. The Millau Viaduct in France is the tallest bridge in the world, cable-stayed bridge system, and precision construction at great heights. The height of the bridge is quite large, and it's a symbol of elegance and structural efficiency. The Hong Kong Zhuai Macau Bridge in China, it's 55-kilometer long sea crossing project. It's a combination of bridges and undersea tunnel. Both tunnel and the bridges combine here. So it's an advanced marine and offshore engineering has been employed here, and it's designed to withstand typhoons and earthquakes as well. The Palm Jumeirah in UAE, like it's an island, but it is an artificial island. Artificial island created using land reclamation and large scale dredging and coastal engineering. Like the large scale dredging has been employed there to create this particular island because it is under the sea, so dredging required to create an island there. Demonstrates marine construction techniques. The Tokyo Skytree in Japan, as we all know that Japan is a very earthquake prone area, so creating a tall structure there is not that easy. It's not just easy task, and it's a 634-meter tall. It's a broadcasting and observation tower. As I have already mentioned, it is Japan is earthquake prone area, so advanced earthquake resistant structural system has been employed there. It's inspired by traditional Japanese design. Coming to India, we all know that this is the railway bridge over the Chenab River, world's highest railway bridge located over the Chenab River, Jammu and Kashmir, height of about 359 above the riverbed. Steel arc bridge design for railway traffic, and it built in difficult mountainous terrain. Now, the iconic one is the bridge which is situated very near to us, that is the Howrah Bridge, or we also call it as Robindra Setu. So why I have taken this particular picture to demonstrate some of the technical mechanism is because that I think many of us have visited Kolkata because it is quite near to us. Other than Jammu and Kashmir, so Howrah Bridge is quite near to us, and I think many of us has already visited Howrah Bridge. So the main, the iconic thing about this bridge is, you can see in the picture as well, that there is not even a single pillar between this end to that end. So without a single pillar, the bridge is sustaining from the British era till now. So I would like to go for the mechanism of this bridge a little brief, like the civil engineering kind of mechanism. So the bridge is a suspended bridge. So the bridge is supported with a cantilever arm. Coming to the picture again, so you can see that there are people standing over the bridge. So the load from that particular the load of the people or load of the vehicle is directly transferred to the deck of the bridge. That means the lowermost or the bottommost part of the bridge, and from that particular deck the loads are being transferred to the truss, the triangular shaped thing, that is truss, that is called truss. So the load from the deck is being transferred to the truss, then the truss transfers its loads to the extreme end of the bridge, and thus from the extreme end of the bridge the load is transferred to the soil. Ultimately the soil will take the load. Now some of you may ask me that why there is no pillar, why there is no pier. Like, we can see that in Guwahati there are many bridges, in all over India there are many bridges, there are piers, there are pillars. Why not in this bridge? So there are reasons. Like, one reason may be that the bed of the river bed, that may be unstable, that may not be stable one. The water current may be very high. So mainly because of that, the piers are omitted here. And the second reason is the navigation. If large size ship comes below the bridge, so the piers will cause obstruction. So to avoid that obstruction, the piers are omitted. So this is a little bit of engineering about the Howrah Bridge that I have mentioned here. Coming to disciplines of civil engineering, many of us may know. I would like to just point it out. The various branches of civil engineering includes architecture and town planning, building materials, construction technology, environmental engineering, geotechnical engineering, hydraulics, water resource engineering, remote sensing and GIS, structural engineering, surveying, and transportation engineering. There are many more, but I have listed a few. Coming to the role of civil engineers in infrastructural development. The role is like they have to plan, they have to execute, and they have to also think about sustainability. And when you think about sustainability, you have to go for environmental impact assessment as well. So the role of civil engineers, some of them have I have listed here, like planning, designing, and construction of road, railway, ports, airports, etc. Planning, designing of construction, dam, canals, like I have already shown some of those. Construction of housing, commercial and industrial complex. Maintenance also comes under the role of civil engineering also. So maintenance of various structure. Rebuilding, if your building is like the lifespan has been lifespan is over, suppose the lifespan of a particular building is 20-year or 50-year, after the lifespan is over, the civil engineer has to think about its rebuilding, rehabilitation, retrofitting, and repair. Next, rebuilding, rehabilitation, retrofitting, and repair. Yeah, some of the innovative and material technology and material that have been innovated by civil engineers, or that has been employed by civil engineers in various fields, are construction of 3D printing, swarm construction, smart buildings, smart cities, vertical cities, intelligent transport system. There are many, so I would like to describe this one by one. So construction of 3D printing, like you must we must know that there are 3D printing in normal desktop. 3D printing is there, so we create small structure with the help of 3D printers. Now in case of civil engineering, we can construct an entire structure with the help of 3D printers. For that, first of all, we have to create one model in our like desktop or laptop in our system. Then we have to go for the construction material. Now the construction material for 3D printing will be different than the normal conventional concrete. Like the normal concrete or construction material that we use for our conventional construction will not be same as the 3D printing. So construction material with high flowability, high workability will be needed for this construction of 3D printing. The last one, the third one will be the use of robots, robotic arm or gantry girders, and the last one will be installation of doors and windows. So like this is the process how the 3D printing is been done for the civil engineering construction. Next comes the swarm construction, swarm robotic in construction. Now what is swarm construction? Basically an idea that has been taken from nature, that is inspired from nature. It's a system where multiple robots collaborate to perform construction tasks based on decentralized control. Each robot follows simple rule, but together they create complex structure. It is inspired by collective intelligence in nature. Like we know that the honeybee or spider, they make their own own place by repeating one structure. So that idea has been stolen from nature actually, to create some innovation in civil engineering, in the field of civil engineering. Next comes smart building. Most of us may know that what is smart building. It's a sensors, IoT system has been embedded in every building, every structure, to which is capable of automated decision making, which focuses on energy efficiency, users comfort, and operational optimization. Similarly, smart city. Now, what is a smart city? A city where information and communication technology, that is ICT, are integrated with infrastructures also that improve governance, optimize resource use, and enhance citizen services. Next comes the vertical city concept. Now, vertical city concept is that as we have a land scarcity, like population is increasing, which is causing land scarcity. So we civil engineers are thinking to build our structure vertically, not horizontally, because if you want to expand horizontally, that will require land, and there is a land scarcity. So we civil engineers are thinking to construct our structure in a vertical manner. Like, what is a vertical city? A self-contained high-rise ecosystem which combines housing, offices, shopping, parks, transport, everything in a single structure, but vertically. Next comes the intelligent transport system, that is ITS. So it has been employed in many metro cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. Many cities, they are having this ITS already, like integration of technology and transportation infrastructure. It uses real-time data to manage traffic and mobility. Like sensors are being embedded on the traffic signals. So based on the data, based on the density of the traffic, the signal lights will be changed. So sensors are being employed, and those sensors will analyze the traffic density. If the traffic density is more, it will operate accordingly. The most innovative thing in the field of civil engineering is smart concrete. There are many. There are like self sensing concrete, self healing concrete, self compacting concrete. Now self healing concrete is what, like it can detect stress. Like when the sensors are being employed, embedded inside the concrete, when it can feel stress or it can feel any kind of crack, it can heal itself. So moisturizing agent are been already mixed with the concrete during construction. So that moisture, when the sensors will feel any kind of stress or crack, that moisture will react with the concrete, and it will ultimately form lime, that is calcium carbonate, and it will seal the crack. So that is called self-healing concrete. Now comes the self-compacting concrete is there. Like we know that everyone knows that during construction, after pouring concrete into a particular structure, like into a column, the labor generally vibrate it to eliminate all the air bubble from the inside the concrete, so that no hollow formation occurs after the drying of the concrete. So to minimize that particular labor cost, or to minimize that time, self compacting concrete are nowadays available, which can compact itself under its own weight. So the under gravitational weight only, the concrete will compact itself. So self concrete compacting concrete is there. Then piezoelectric concrete is there, which can generate electricity once it feel stressed. So these are some like iconic innovation by civil engineers in the field of civil engineering. Now I would like to come to briefly about civil engineering in Assam Downtown University. So civil engineering in Assam Downtown University is not only civil engineering, because as I have already mentioned that we have a partnership with L&T EduTech. So L&T EduTech is offering two specialization, and we are offering our degree with those two specializations. Student can take any of these two. So the first specialization is advanced practices in construction, and the second is integrated building system design. I have only mentioned the some of the courses that is being offered by integrated building system design. These are not all the courses. Like basic civil engineering courses, those are like environmental engineering, transportation engineering, design of concrete structure, design of steel structure. Those subjects are also there. Those subjects are also being taught by us. So like faculty member like me, we are teaching those kind of subjects. But these are the particular subject that are being taught by your L&T personnel. So these are some specific high level subject that have been offered to our students with the specialization with L&T. Coming to the program details, if you want to come to Assam Downtown University to study civil engineering, the necessary details are listed here. Like it's a 4 years of program, up to 100% scholarship will be available to you. 100% placement assistance is there, and eligibility is 45% with 10+2. We have here for civil engineering, we have MTech for civil engineering as well, like MTech in with specialization in construction engineering and management, and MTech in civil engineering with a specialization with geoenvironmental engineering. As I have already mentioned, BTech in civil engineering is also there, but now if after your degree you can continue with your master degree here, and after master degree if you want to pursue PhD you can do in Assam Downtown University. We have the provision of offering PhD as well here in Assam Downtown University. So in the main thing about any engineering subject, any engineering branch is that the laboratories where you get to learn the real things. So Assam Downtown University has well equipped laboratories. Like for civil engineering, we have soil mechanics, transportation engineering lab, environmental engineering lab, fluid mechanics and hydraulics lab, surveying lab, engineering material and testing lab, soil mechanics lab, and geology lab. So these are some of the pictures that has been taken from our laboratories. This is one picture from survey camp. Like this is one credit subject in our curriculum that has been offered to our student, that during the end semester time they have to conduct one survey camp. Like inside the university, in this picture they are conducting the survey camp inside the university. Like they are calculating, or they are going through the calculation of the local terrain of this particular university. Like as we all know that Assam Downtown University has a very hilly terrain, so students are here trying to find out the slopes or find out the elevation of various points with the help of survey camp. As I have already mentioned that L&T is partnering with us, and before L&T also we had one subject, like we have in our curriculum, field visit. So we take our student to various field visit to various construction site in Guwahati and beyond Guwahati also, to give the exposure to our student about the practical field things, like the real challenges, real exposure they will get in the field. So we take our student to the for the field visit as well. This is one picture from one technical event that has been um, organized by Assam Downtown University, that is called Ecclesia. So students from civil engineering branch, they are doing some popsicle bridge building competition. So bridges have been constructed with the help of ice cream sticks, that is called popsicle, and loads are being applied on the bridge. So the winner will be the particular structure who can withstand the maximum load. So these are some of the initiatives that has been taken by ADTU, particularly Faculty of Engineering, to encourage the students to think innovative, to think something new. There is another nice concept in Assam Downtown University, and that is the best student of the month. Like for every month, students are getting awarded for best student of the month. Like he's Jivan Tamang. He's now studying in seventh semester. He's in final semester. So he was awarded in the month of September 2025 for best student. Similarly, Nafisa Khatun from Civil Engineering Department, she also got awarded for Student of the Month in the month of November. These are some of the alumni achievement from our university. All these alumni, they got placed in PWD, Public Works Department, under Government of Assam in the year of 2025. He is Richard Yanthan, and his rank was 133 in UPSC 2019. He was a student from Civil Engineering Department. He's our alumni. He's our proud alumni. Some more distinguished alumni, all of them got placed in various prestigious government department under Government of Assam. Some more distinguished alumni. These two students, they are presently studying in 7th semester in Civil Engineering Department, and as I have already mentioned that L&T is partnering with us. So what they do is they take top performers from the classroom. So those top performers get a chance to get the recruitment in L&T. Now you can think like normal people cannot even go to L&T and sit for an interview, but our student, because we have a partnership, we have a MOU with L&T, they are directly being recruited to L&T on the basis of their talent, on the basis of their performance. We have a separate directorate for the career advancement initiative, that is called Directorate of Career Advancement. And some of the initiative that has been taken by the particular directorate is that campus placement drive, summer internship, industrial visit, job fair, edu fair, career counseling and competitive exam, higher education in India and abroad, industry tie-up. Coming campus for the recruitment, like as I have already mentioned that two of our students have been placed in L&T EduTech. Summer internship, they go for summer internship like for one month. So our university is offering internship to the students. Industrial visit, I have already mentioned. Coming to the job fair and edu fair, like Assam Downtown University every year holds a job fair and edu fair, where like in the last in this particular year, more than 4,000 students came to our university. Over 100 companies came to our university to for the placement of our student. In fact, student outside the university across Northeast, they came to our our university for this job fair and edu fair. Career counseling and competitive exam. Yeah, some of the student may not get placement in like private companies or the companies who are coming to recruit us for campus placement. So some of them might be interested in government exams. So from our end, we are giving career counseling for competitive exam as well. And higher education in India and abroad, I would like to come a little bit later on this particular. And industry tie-up, I have already mentioned that we have a tie-up with L&T. One more nice concept about Assam Downtown University is the campus bazaar. So we know that the like world outside is very much competitive nowadays. It is not at all easy to get a job outside. So like we cannot expect that we will go out of this university after having our degree and we'll get a job. So our university wants to make our student, if someone is not getting a job, if someone is not going for higher study, the student may think about self-dependence, like entrepreneurship kind of strategy our university has been employing. So we have a directorate for that, Directorate of Innovation, Startup and Acceleration. We've shortly called as DISA. So it's a campus bazaar is an initiative taken by DISA that student can come up with their idea, their product, and they can sell it in a we call it Friday bazaar. So every Friday their campus bazaar is there. So student can come up with their product, they can come up with their ideas and they can sell. So if anyone is interested on the particular idea, they can buy it from them. So student from now onwards, they are getting an idea of an entrepreneurship, self dependency. Student Innovation Grant. So this is also an initiative taken by Directorate of Innovation, Startup and Acceleration. Like student from starting from first semester to eighth semester, they are encouraged to come up with their idea, to come up with their product for some project. And if their idea is selected, if their project is selected, they will be awarded with rupees of 25,000. Starting will be from 25,000 up to grant of 2 lakhs rupees. So these are some students from Faculty of Engineering. These students are now in the university. Like they are some of the students are under me. So they are 8th semester students. Some of them are from 6th semester Mechanical Engineering department also. So they have been awarded with rupees 25,000 for their project idea. One innovation that has been offered, that has been innovated from Faculty of Engineering at Assam Downtown University is a solar dryer. There are many, but I have shown only one here. So it's a solar dryer. So the concept behind this solar dryer is, we know that if under a hot sunny day, if we keep our car under the sun, so the inside part of the car, it becomes so hot. The outside temperature and inside temperature, the inside temperature will be quite more than the outside temperature. So the same concept has been employed in this solar dryer. So the heat is being trapped so that the heat inside will be 25 to 30 degree more than the outside temperature. So we know that for drying this food grain like wheat, like rice, we use solar drying, sun drying, direct sun drying. So when we sun dry the particular food grains, what may happen that some dust may occur. Some, if rain comes, those food grains will it will be very disturbing. So in this solar dryer, you can easily dry those food grains without any disturbance. Like rain, if rain is occurring, no problem is there. Dust particle will not enter inside the solar dryer. So this is a particular kind of innovation that has been innovated by Faculty of Engineering only. So there are many innovations from coming from Faculty of Engineering under Assam Downtown University. The main thing of every degree, every kind of degree is the recruitment. So if you are coming to Assam Downtown University, or you want to go for any degree, so main thing is you want a job. That is why you are going for to take a degree. So the main part is for any study is recruiter. So some of the recruiters I have listed here, there are many, but I have listed some major which are directly related to civil engineering. The Skyper Limited, Artsun, Maximin, RDC Concrete, Artec, Jackson, Nailsoft, Amrit Sem, Larsen and Toubro, I have already mentioned, Taj Roofing, then Star Cement, Polycab. These are some of the recruiters that recruits our students. Coming to Directorate of International Affairs, I have already mentioned that students, there is a separate directorate for international affairs. Like students from various countries are coming to Downtown University to pursue their degree. But specifically, one very interesting kind of thing is there for the student is that our student gets an opportunity to visit foreign universities. Now, why will foreign universities allow you to visit their university? Because our Assam Downtown University, specifically Directorate of International Affairs, has a we have a MOU with the particular foreign universities. Now, foreign if I talk about foreign universities, the universities are mainly from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia. There are many countries, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan. There are many countries from where we have MOUs with different universities. So our student gets an opportunity to visit the partner university to see what is the environment there, what is the study culture there, and their students are also coming to our university to learn in our university. So our student have that. One more concept, we have that semester exchange program. So semester exchange program means for an entire semester our student from our university will go to our partner university and will study there for an entire semester. Similarly, this scheme is there for faculty members as well. Like faculty members from their universities coming to teach our student for an entire semester, we are also going to their university to teach for an whole semester. So this is a like very nice concept in Assam Downtown University, that our student gets an opportunity to visit many of the foreign universities and to see what are the culture, what is the environment there that is going on. Like, yeah, that is the main initiative that has been taken by Directorate of International Affairs. We have a central library. Civil engineering students may know the student, those who have already completed their diploma may know that book is Concrete Technology, and we have numerous books in our library that is necessary for civil engineering. These are some of the facilities like gym, ATM, sports, hostel, transport, healthcare, yoga center, media center, swimming pool, central library, canteen and cafeterias, ICT enabled classroom. With ICT enabled classroom, I would like to mention that our every single classroom is enabled with smart board, the digital board. Like if one teacher has taught you something, if you want to save it for now and see it later on, you can do that. All the classrooms are Wi-Fi enabled, ICT enabled. All the classroom have smart boards. Well equipped laboratories are there. I have already shown you, and auditorium and seminar halls. So these are some of the facilities that has been offered by Assam Downtown University. So here I came to the end of my talk. I want to congratulate all the future civil engineers. I want to congratulate you for your career, for your upcoming future. So you should start learning things from now onwards, because now your classmate will not be your competitor only. So student across the world, from all around the world, will be your competitor. So you, whatever you learn, you should start learning it advanced so that you can feel confident, and you will be, it will help you later. So that's all that I wanted to share with you all. If anyone has any question, please feel free to ask.